In today's review, a $139 RC boat that has GPS return to home and can run for 4 hours on a single charge. Guys, welcome back to the Camps channel. Today is a very sentimental review for me, and it has a little bit to do with being able to have some RC fun with a disability. As you know, my friend Diego was attacked back in February, and it's been a long road for his recovery, but he is making progress. And in this review, we're going to show him for the first time using the sticks and having some RC fun again after his horrific attack. He was attacked by a man with a machete back in February of this year, and he has had multiple surgeries up and down his arm, has limited mobility of his fingers on that arm, and can barely move the arm. This transmitter and this type of setup will allow someone with disability of their hands to be able to use this boat, and it's not like it's flying through the air and he has to land it or control speed or altitude like we do with our drones. Eventually, I believe he will get there, and I'm very excited to have his permission to be able to show you this today. And he also wants to show you guys his progress as we make videos together. He is one of my very best friends here in town. So today we're going to take him out with my son, who is 7 years old, and we're going to let him drive the boat as well. So today it's all about them and those guys having some fun with an RC boat. It has a lot of cool features on here. Most importantly, it can run for up to 4 hours on a single battery charge, which is kind of wild. But also it has GPS return to home. So if the battery gets low, it'll turn around and chart its course back to you. And you won't have to go swimming for this RC boat like some of the other ones out there. When they run out of battery, they're dead in the water. So let's go out and let's see Diego drive this boat for the first time since his hospitalization and his long road to recovery. Here we go. Diego's first time back on the sticks, RC boat. It's probably the weirdest thing I think I've ever tried to control. Do you think that's the weirdest thing you've ever like driven or tried to RC?
It's pretty weird.
It's weird because like both sticks make it go straight.
This is the slowest boat you can buy on the market.
One stick makes it go left and right. Yeah, it's literally the slowest. But this is his first time back on the sticks. Pretty easy until well, once you figure out how the hell it operates. We gotta put some FPV on this thing. Gotta bring out the DJI goggles.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we almost dropped the radio in the water. We almost fucking dropped the radio in the water. We didn't have the lanyard set up right.
Bottomed out.
He's getting it. Getting it. RC drug drop. It's got 3 drop mechanisms. Servo drops on it. It's hard to capsize it though. It's not fast, but I mean it's doing pretty good in the river considering the river current's coming this way, and like it can still get upstream.
This is the upriver speed.
That's
speed
the upriver, like 0.1 miles per hour.
And here's downriver.
And downriver is
Yee!
maybe 2 miles an hour. Maybe 3, come on. She's getting it. Now can we get it back? Okay guys, we're out on the river. We're on the Willamette River, and we're gonna do some 360 video on the boat. We're gonna have Diego do some captaining today, as well as Keith.
Yeah.
And hopefully the ducks don't capsize us, but we'll see.
What's capsize mean?
Capsize means flipped over, but we're gonna try not to do that. We want to try not to lose our 360 camera. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put it in the water and do some boating. Hopefully we don't get caught in that fast current over here. Let's do it. You want to set the boat in the water, Keith?
Sure.
Actually, you take the control. Put the lanyard around your neck and we'll get going here. There you go. Nice. Nice captaining, buddy. Okay. Now both sticks to go forward. Nice. Good job. Good job. Now you're in reverse, backing up. Yeah, you guys want to race our sport boat? Nice captaining, Keith. You're getting you're kind of learning how to control this now, aren't you?
Yep.
Is that fun?
I'm getting the hang of it.
Is that fun? Is it fun?
I'm gonna go say hello. Yeah.
Hello. Here come some more kayakers. Have fun, you guys. And it's summertime. Watch out. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. All right, Diego's turn. Diego's turn.
Okay.
Captain Diego. Captain D.
Put it on my hand.
Captain D's. Double D's.
Let's see how good you can do.
Yeah. He's capping this one before. Captain D. I think the ducks are like, they're sounding the alarm. So I don't think we have the GPS version, because when we lost the transmitter and the batteries fell out, we dropped the transmitter and the batteries fell out, it didn't return to home. It like kept going toward the other side of the bank. So if you guys get the one without GPS, just know that if you lose connection with the boat, it'll keep going. It didn't lose power, did it? It didn't shut off or anything? It just kept going, didn't it? When you did that? You remember? Yabul? It kept going.
Ooh, perfect. And I will take that rock and put that one here.
All right, guys, welcome back from that little drive boating episode with the Insta360 on top, little 360 perspective and some captain's perspective. But most importantly, this was fun because I was looking for a way for Diego to get back into RC somehow. And a lot of times he just comes over, he'll hang out at the studio, we'll go out and fly together. But so far, I mean, since February, he hasn't been able to do anything. He hasn't. We haven't had him drive an RC car yet. That takes more articulation with his right hand. And right now, he has a thumb on his right hand, but he's missing his 4 digits as well. So during that attack, he lost all 4 of these digits. So I mean, it's a crazy, horrific story. He had a very large GoFundMe campaign as well that we can share in the video link down below if you'd like to help him out with his expenses. They're ongoing expenses. If you've ever been hurt, you know. But you know, it was so good to see him having a little bit of fun, and we got some laughs. I mean, we accidentally dropped the transmitter at one point. The batteries flew out of it, almost flew in the water. We almost had the transmitter fall in the water itself by the riverbank, and thankfully that didn't happen. But I never charged up the battery a second time with this boat. So it has a barrel connector on here. It comes with this USB charger right here that plugs into the wall or your AC outlet. 4 drop position buckets on this little watercraft, and what's cool is it can carry like 4 pounds of cargo on here, so it definitely had no problem carrying my Insta360 1R. If you wanted to put some bait on here and drive this boat out and drop your bait in the water, you know, you could have a hook already set up in here and just press the button on the side, and it ejects pretty hard, so it kind of throws it out to the side away from the boat, which is kind of cool. It has this like little grab handle here too. It has 2 motors in the very back. Even has like little brake lights, and I think that the battery probably charges up in about maybe like 4 hours time with this little USB charger. It'll be red when you plug it in, and then it'll turn green when it's all done. Very simple to use. The most fun thing about this boat is that anybody can drive this, and this battery is not small. When I took it out of the boat, I was like, wow, it's pretty big. It's a 12,000 milliamp Li-ion pack, so very large battery. I could probably even use this battery on some of my larger VTOLs. It also comes with some instructions, and it comes with 2 extra propellers in case, I don't know, you damage a propeller somehow. But the cool thing about this boat is that a lot of these lakes and streams and stuff have a lot of algae and stuff like that, so it could get sucked up in the prop. But it does have pretty nice shaft protection on the bottom of the boat right here. It has this sort of kind of groove right here. It has channel this way, and it has open vents here, but it has a shrouded protection around each propeller here. So that makes a huge difference. My son ran into a stick with it, and it was able to kind of just keep going and skirt over the stick, and I didn't break a prop off. I would have broke both props had it not had these like prop guards on there. So I think that's kind of cool that it has that. It also kind of has like working brake lights in the back. These are LED brake lights. In the front, it has 4 LEDs, which I love this because when you drive the boat up close to you, you can see these little LEDs right here light up, and it'll tell you the status of the battery. So if it goes all the way down to like red, that means you're almost done. And this just pretty much fits in this front sort of pocket right here, plugs in, and it also has like a waterproof on-off switch. So when you plug in the battery, put this top on right here, and that will keep the water out of the compartment. Flip this little switch, and it'll come on, as well as a front-facing LED, which is kind of funny. They call it like a night light. So I'm just imagining myself like taking this boat out with some FPV at night with maybe like a little like mag light or flashlight on the top, and doing some like night boat cruising. Because the FAA doesn't regulate RC boats, so we can pretty much do anything we want with these. The backlights are flashing now, kind of alternative flashing. It's looking for the transmitter. But we had a lot of fun with this one. If you want to check out the link down below, Tom Top was nice enough to send me this boat to play around with and show you guys. We'll definitely do some HD FPV on here. What do you guys think? Make some comments down below what we should do next with our RC fishing boat with GPS return to home on it. It's kind of crazy, and it's pretty cheap. So times are hard right now. If you want to have some simple fun, get yourself a cheap RC boat and go out and do some captaining of the waters, guys. Have some fun with that. It's cheap, it's slow, and it has GPS return home. What else more do you want? Guys, take care. I'm Justin Davis. I'll see you on the next review. Bye-bye.